Hello and welcome everyone to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be the second game between Yumiko and XiXi. Yes, we like to watch Warcraft every day. I guess. I don't know. Matters what your preferences. I'm just trying to keep this consistency going. XiXi is spending a lot on wisps apparently. What is going on here? Please don't tell me this is going to be a Dark Ranger Swarmer build. Looks like it's going to be it. He is queuing with a lot of wisps. What is this? I mean, I should be actually introducing the players here, but this is just so different already. Ancient of War being placed down. No Altar of Elders just quite yet. Moonwell. Wow. All right. So either way, this is going to be the second game of this WC3 series. Who won game one? I believe it was Yumiko. Scout Farm is going to be placed down. Top left, we have XiXi spawning in as the blue Night Elf player. On the top right, we have Yumiko spawning in as the red human player. Like I said before, Yumiko is currently in the lead in this WC3 series. Map zone Echo Isle, so it is a fairly small map. We're going to go for a Mountain King first, and we do not have an Altar of Elders. There's the Altar of Elders. It is definitely going to be a Tavern Hero, unless XiXi just does not like going for an early hero, I guess. Yumiko finished that scout farm and he's just going to get out of there. Obviously he is going to spot this Altar of Elders, so maybe he might take advantage of it, or just give him a good hint to what's going on. Mountain King versus Dark Ranger. I don't think I have seen that yet. Or at least as first heroes for both, so we shall see how this will actually turn out. This is the second game, so build as risky as this one. Well, XiXi does have confidence, I guess. And of course, XiXi's pretty much the only Night Elf I've seen that has made this Swarmer playstyle work. Okay, first hero is going to be, come on, there's the Dark Ranger. Of course you might think that the Dark Ranger fits perfectly with the Night Elf because archers and an archer hero, so yeah, just talking, trying to fill in the space here. Yumiko, what did he pick up? He picked him a +2 ring of protection, is chasing down that wisp. Will he spin a Stormbolt? No, he's going to go straight after his opponent. So there we go with the black arrows in play. We do have a couple of dark minions being spawned. We do usually see Moonwells like placed in a forward and aggressive kind of position whenever a Dark Ranger is played, or at least we usually see it. That's just mainly because, well, XiXi would like to keep these skeletons alive. Even though these guys are summoned units, keeping them alive is mainly the purpose of this playstyle, I believe. So yeah, Footman just going straight after those wisps. The wisp will stay alive, generally. Yeah. Nothing much really going on, really. Mountain King just can't seem to find any opportunities, and, well, XiXi just can't seem to make anything happen here so far. A wisp is going to go to Yumiko's base, maybe scout things out a little bit. Arcane Tower is on its way, so if XiXi actually thinks about sending those skeletons for economic harassment, they will be shut down. Don't know where the wisp went. Oh, there he went. We might even have long distance creeping for this Ogre Magi, unless the Mountain King is going to sell his ring and probably get a Staff of Teleportation. There's the TP Staff and the Dust of Appearance. He is still going to be on the offensive here. Is going to get to level 2 right from this long distance creep here. Another +2 ring, and we have an Ancient of War in the makings, probably just to keep these units distracted a little bit, but they really had nothing to do. Mountain King really can't do anything. early expansion coming in from Yumiko. So we did see how Yumiko played without an expansion, and he just clearly had a superior army in both, I guess, composition and supply, and well, that was just based off one base, so imagine what he can do with two base, and yeah. We do have Thunderclap as a second ability for the Mountain King. It will be a fairly effective ability. Not particularly a Knight though, because that will force, or these archers will be able to heal up with the Moonwells. But, you know, as soon as that Mountain King gets higher levels, he can deal quite a bit of damage. I mean, he already does with Stormbolt, but that's only a single target ability. We have Dark Minions actually going after these peasants and doing a very good job in taking these guys out. The Arcane Tower has finally been finished, but how many peasants has died already? That might be the fourth, it could be the fifth, who knows. But yeah, just these skeletons, even though they're getting taken out by the Arcane Towers, pretty much made up for themselves. I still need to find a way to actually get rid of the zoom in. Anyway, Troll Berserker and Shadow Beast has been hired for the Night Elf army. They're gonna go straight after that expansion, and we have Naga Sea Witch out as the second hero for XiXi. Range upgrades for the archers and Hippogriff archers are on its way. And yeah, this is really archer themed for XiXi right now. Although the heroes are taking a lot of feedback damage and doesn't generally have that much mana to spare, they would go with a silence on top of the Mountain King, so that's gonna make him less, I guess, impactful. But that silence doesn't actually last forever, so yeah. Ring of Generation is on that Dark Ranger though, so that might maybe keep her alive if she gets caught out by the Mountain King. No Preservation Staff just quite yet. I don't think we are at tier... I mean, we are at tier 2, but I don't think the Dark Ranger is actually back to town just quite yet. Another Stormbolt to pick off an archer. Mountain King did use his TV scroll earlier to get to this base. Oh, don't want to get caught out. There we go with the Dark Ranger surround maybe. Yes, there we go with the 4-man surround. Do we have any way of actually having this Dark Ranger just be rescued? Well, if the Mountain King gets focused down quicker than the Dark Ranger, wow, Yumiko, that completely backfired. Ring of Generation was definitely an item right there that saved the Dark Ranger, on top of that Troll Shadow Priest as well. We do have these full Dark Minions actually trying to deal damage. The Shadow Priest has finally been taken out. Probably a little miss micro right there from XiXi, but no matter the case. Level 2 is on that Naga Sea Witch, so she does have the Fork Lightning. Dots apparently is going to be the army composition for XiXi, as we do not have any Hunter Soul placed down whatsoever. Yumiko is leaving a lot of footmen right here. They have the possibility of intercepting units, but at the same time they're really doing nothing much. This expansion has pretty much been thwarted, although it'll take a very long time for these guys to actually take down this town hall. The expansion will no longer be a problem for XiXi. Hunter Soul finally being placed down, so I'm assuming XiXi is going to transition into Ancient of Lore units. I think the dots are just there just to be there, really. I don't think Adept Training is actually on its way. They're just there for the Fairy Fire.
A player's forces are under attack.
There we go with another footman being taken out. There we go with the TP. Scissor right there from the Mountain King. Also, I would have expected XiXi to take down that footman very quickly, but apparently he just backed off instead. There we go with the Fairy Fire on these militia, and they're actually taking a lot of damage just because of it. There we go with the Stormbolt taking down one archer, but that's pretty much been the only kill for Yumiko so far, or at least in a while. There we go with another archer being... oh, not quite. Dark Ranger is again being focused, but she is surrounded by her own units, so not ideal for Yumiko to go actually after that Dark Ranger. Level 3 on the Naga Witch, and Dark Ranger is fairly high level as well. Level 4, very close to level 5. Do we have a second hero on the way for Yumiko? He did not have Keep Tick at all, so he apparently started it right now. His expansion has been destroyed, and he is very behind in both tech and I guess you could say economy for now. Well, maybe not economy. Yeah, that might. Yeah, no economy just quite yet. But definitely tech. Tier 3 is on its way for XiXi. He is placing down those 2 Ancient of Lores. Yeah, those dots basically just were there just to be dots. And I think XiXi actually just made the on-the-spot decision to go for Ancient of Lore. Here we go again for an attempted surround on the Dark Ranger. She does not have any way of escaping this whatsoever, but I think the Mountain King is going to be focused down again. There we go, TP Staff. Will the Mountain King be taken out? No, he will not. He will live with 4 health, and the Dark Ranger has been taken out at level 4. That is a hefty revival cost. GG from Yumiko, however, as I don't know what was the final straw. Maybe it was the Mountain King being stuck between the barracks and the trees, but that is going to be game. XiXi takes this second game, and we will go to the third game. Maybe now. Yeah.